Gumball has a weird secret. A secret that has a face, but no real name. A clown with skin as white as chalk, black eyes that look like bottomless holes, and a tiny red nose that gives him a slightly sinister vibe. He doesn't do anything useful, doesn't have a steady job in the show, but he's always there, hiding, staring at you from the corner of his eye. Don't be fooled by the cute kitty party look. This guy is special. Some people swear he's just waiting for you to blink or look away so he can jump at the blue cat's jugular. You've definitely come across him at least once, maybe in a random internet clip. Maybe you didn't even notice when he appeared out of nowhere in the middle of a scene. You probably thought, oh, just another crazy background extra lost in the chaos of Elmore.
Scary clown through a window inside of a beautiful...
I've got a telegram for Gumball and Darwin Watterson. Take out the trash, it could be done in a flash. If you do the math, you could avoid your mom's wrath. Signed, Nicole Watterson.
But what if I told you this clown isn't an animation accident or an inside joke from the staff? What if he's something much more deep? For years, he lived almost invisible, a friendly little ghost no one ever noticed. But once you see him once, that's it. Peace over. You can't unsee him. He comes back again and again, without warning, without reason, without dialogue. His presence is the kind that makes your neck prickle, as if the show itself were whispering, hey, something's wrong here. Did you notice? And the thing that creeped me out the most was the procrastinators. In that episode, he's not just decoration in the background. He actually enters the story like the most normal neighbor in the world on a random day. After that, I turned into a detective, and I realized the little freak shows up all the time as a birthday entertainer, a mailman, a regular citizen, sometimes just standing there with no purpose at all. Always with the same makeup, always with that dead inside stare. And the worst part, or the coolest, depending on your courage level, he never talks to anyone. He just watches. That's when an alarm went off in my head. This video couldn't just be a cute summary. It turned into a real investigation because there is something very weird about this clown. He doesn't act like the other Elmore residents. He has no past, no future, no character arc, but he's always there. So today, we're gonna try to solve the mystery. Who is this guy? What does he want? And more importantly, is he watching the characters or is he watching us? The great official birth of the fear happens in The Procrastinators, Season 3, Episode 18. The mission is simple. Nicole tells Gumball and Darwin to take out the trash, a task any normal person would do in 2 minutes. But the two go into hardcore procrastination mode and do literally everything except the task. They play in the yard until they turn into roast chickens, invent a competition to catch candy with their mouths, and at one point decide to draw each other.
word procrastination, which means midnight snack, and the Viking word estimator, which means puckered cheeks. It describes a person who sits on a sandwich in the dark.
That's when things get serious. Darwin draws Gumball, and in the window of the drawing, he puts a pale figure, empty eyes, red nose, the exact clown. Gumball freaks out, with good reason, but Darwin acts like it's the most normal thing in the universe. What? He's right there. What can I do? The clown wasn't in the real scene. He was inside the drawing Darwin made, inside his head. That's symbolically terrifying. Fear materializing on paper uninvited. Why on earth would Darwin draw that? There's no logical explanation. Maybe he saw him out of the corner of his eye. Maybe the clown only appears when the logic of the world starts to crack. And here's the interesting part. From that episode onward, he starts showing up more and more, like the show is testing who's really paying attention.
Finished! Go on, show yours! No, you first! Okay, both at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Dude, we were supposed to be doing portraits. Why would you
In The Nobody, he appears in a cheerful musical about the lives of background characters, everyone dancing and singing, and he's there, standing in the middle of the crowd without moving a muscle. In The Ghouls, he finally gets a name, or almost. He's introduced as a monster that not even little kids can be scared of. The official joke is that he's a total failure as a scary creature, but Gumball and Darwin freak out the moment they look at him. In other words, the fear doesn't come from his intent, it comes from the mere fact that he exists. In The Curse, Tobias shows up wearing a mask identical to the clown's face. Nobody in town finds it weird. Nobody asks anything. It's as if that face is already part of the local folklore, something everyone knows but pretends is normal. And so he becomes more and more inside the universe, but never truly. He's a constant, a living statue that doesn't blink, doesn't age, doesn't change clothes. Everyone in Elmore changes, learns, evolves. He doesn't. He's a fixed point in time. And what if that's exactly what he is? An error that became self-aware. Elmore is one of the most self-aware cartoons out there. It breaks the fourth wall constantly. The characters know their characters, complain about the script, erase scenes. But what if in the middle of all that chaos, something realized it was fiction but couldn't join it? A being trapped between the story's world and our real world, able to appear only when the episode's reality begins to glitch. He appears exactly when time bugs out, Logic collapses, absurdity peaks. He doesn't join the chaos, he observes it, as if he's waiting for us to notice the crack. And once we notice, that's it. He comes to life through our eyes. The joke in the ghouls that he's a bad monster becomes pure irony. He doesn't need to scare the characters. He was made to scare the people outside the screen, because Gumball and Darwin only react when he's right in front of them. The rest of the time, they don't even see him, but we do, and that mismatch is what sends chills down your spine. The clown isn't just a cute little Easter egg. He's a reminder that even the most colorful, chaotic universe can have a flaw, that we're watching, but we can also be watched. The real horror isn't the cheap jump scare, it's that feeling of something is out of place that only you noticed. Now that you know he exists, there's no going back. Next time you watch any episode of Gumball, take a peek at the corners of the frame, the windows in the background, the blurry crowds. He might be there, silent, with that empty stare, waiting for the exact moment your eyes meet his.
I mean, neat editing, but I saw that twist coming about 10 minutes ago, sorry.
Oh, I feel silly now. I guess there's only one more thing to say.
Go on.
Happy Halloween.
If that mysterious clown left you with that strange feeling that someone's watching you, then leave a like. That way I know you survived until now, and that you want more mysteries like this on the channel. Thanks for watching this far. If you have any theories about that bizarre clown, or noticed any appearance that I didn't mention, leave it in the comments. I always take a look. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next mysteries I'll bring. See you in the next video, and be careful when watching Gumball, because now you know he might be there, standing still, staring at you.